Local, yes. Let's move back to Marshall's Refuge. Now that we've done, all, as far as I can tell, all the pylons, there doesn't seem to be a southern one. So we'll head back to JC Colley. Sorry, JD Colley. I'm gonna check. I keep thinking JD as in Scrubs, personally, but I'm curious who JD Colley is meant to be a reference to. JD Collie. Wow. Not that. I typed W-I-W. Bit of a typo. Huh. Keep going. Wait, why is it not following me? Apparently they don't like water. Comments. Huh. It is a reference to Land of the Lost, the 4th episode. There's apparently, according to Keeltos, Keeltos here on Wellhead, it's a nod to Land of the Lost, the 4th episode of it in particular, as the family encounters a Confederate soldier named Jefferson Davis Colley, who's mining golden crystals in a cave, and that's where you find JDC originally. She's in the cave up there at Marshall's Refuge, mining crystals. So yeah, so thanks to Keltos, Lactose. Thanks to them, now I know what the hell it's referencing. You think this may be related to the attacks of Marshall's Refuge, Durcar?
Very well then.
Whoa, what's that? Ungoro experiment? As you... Ooh, it's level 85 elite. Quick, call Palnai. As you look into the orb in front of you, you hear a voice. The crystal pylons have been activated. Sufficient number of crystals have been gathered. The prerequisites have been made. We're prepared to teleport to the Shaper's Terrace. Speak to me when you're ready, Orc. We will consult with the Watcher. Ooh, we're going here. Thought this was, later on thing. My patron requests your presence. I'm ready to go to the Shaper's Terrace. They never said we were going there. You know too much, Durcar. You must perish. Oh, good. She's 85 elite. Please hope she's friendly. Ungoro Crater serves a very specific purpose, Durcar. It is now time for you to learn that purpose. Who are you? I, Anabla, apprentice to Kaz Goroth. Goroth? Really? I feel that that's how I named one of my characters. I may have unintentionally referenced WoW. Or shared the name with WoW. It happens. I just throw sounds together, and so it's inevitably that, I'll draw up a similar name. Unintentionally draw inspiration. Well, not draw inspiration, but subconsciously that'll be the case. Like how I've recently started coming up with names is like Drom Kuren. I find now I prefer more like Drom as one name and Kuren as another, but I'd be like Drom. I like that sound. Ku, yes. And oh yeah, Ren, that works. Drom Kuren. I just toss the sounds together. It's actually awkward where I got Ku from. I'm not sure if I want to say it. But yeah, basically I just, I dropped the U off it, but yeah, I just drew inspiration from someone's work from someone else's thing online. How should I phrase it? I wanted to say it because, why not? There's a person on DeviantArt. They draw plenty of lovely anime girls. They also draw a fair bit of fan art for, like, say, League of Legends. They also done a bit for Warframe. Not like official, it's fan art. Like they drew. There's one Warframe boss, the Stalker. if you kill bosses in the game, he marks you for death. And sends you a message saying your actions have consequences, and like he appears and attacks you. Has a chance once you're marked for death. The more people in a group together that are marked for death by him, the more likely you are to get mugged by him. And they drew fan art of him with a Santa hat on. And they've drew some like League of Legends characters as Marvel characters, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, one of their lovely anime girls was called Ku-chan or something, K-U-U-chan. So that's where I think that's where the idea came from for the Ku and Drunkaran. Though I dropped a U. I'm probably mispronouncing it anyway, so it may as well have been entirely my own, considering how much I probably butchered it. Here, give me a second. I'll try and find his name. I misreferenced him in my got it now. Here's the person's name. AX. Actually, let me make damn sure I have the name right. Yes. EX AX UX ER. Kids, don't look. He's not that bad, but on principle, don't look. I misreferenced him in my System Shock 2 playthrough. I thought he did a particular bit of fan art. I know he did some reference, to the Marvel movies, but he didn't do the one I was thinking of. Another person did, and I finally found it after ages. I do need to. Sadly, I don't remember their name. Their name sticks less in my head. It was like How to Stop the Civil War or something. It had, the lady, not from the World War II, but her daughter or niece or something that the Cap has a crush on. Her popping her shirt and flashing, but over her rack she has the treaty that Tony wants Cap to sign. It's just, I find it rather funny art. So yeah. If you want to try and find out yourself, I wish you good luck. It took me ages. I stumbled onto it. I might post a link at some stage. Might share it on my Twitter at some stage. So, yeah. Moving on. I'm Nabla, apprentice to Kazgaroth, an envoy to the Ungoro crater. I'm known as the Watcher. I stand in the place of my master, who has since left Azeroth. He once stood in this very spot when he shaped many of his creations. What are you doing here? I'm observing. It's my charge to watch over Ungoro, and I do so from this spot. I'm also performing tests and recording results. These tests allow me to observe that which most interests me. Tests? What kind of tests? The simple stimulus-response tests. Normally my kind do not interfere with the matters of Azeroth, but here in Ungoro, we're free to take a more direct approach. As Ungoro is the experimental ground of the Titans, it has the right to do so. For example, say, Kazgaroth wants to know what happens when one of its creations is exposed to a sulphurous hot spring. He could wait a millennia observing and waiting for the creature to accidentally stumble and fall in, or could simply place the creature in the water himself. And in Ungoro, we may do so. His creations. So you're saying that all the creatures in the crater here are Kazgaroth's creations? Not exactly. In fact, many of the creatures here in the crater existed long before my master arrived, but some did not. Nevertheless, we observe them all without prejudice. I have a feeling they treat all that live here as his test subjects. Considering how brutal they attacked Master's refuge, I'm not inclined to think they're pretty. If they didn't view all that way, they wouldn't have done so. Why are you telling me all of this? When the cataclysm struck Azeroth, it disrupted the cloaking mechanism that kept its terrors hidden. At that point, it was only a matter of time until the intelligent races discovered me here. This was a scenario that, quite honestly, we did not foresee. It required us to perform some new tests, and you, Durcar, are my test subject. Nebula, I must ask, did Khaz'goroth create me and the rest of my race? You're an orc. You're from Draenor. I suppose he may have created you, but I'm not authorized to I'm not authorized to answer that question. I am, however, permitted to offer you a suggestion. Seek out Bran Bronzebeard. He's already learned much of what there is to know about us, and he's teetering on the verge of another discovery. Help him, and he may help you to uncover knowledge that you desire. Thank you, Nabla. Authorized. You do realize your boss is a corpse now, right? Legion spoilers. All Titans are dead. Or vast majority of them anyway. They're just corpses now. Sigeris killed them all before he created the Burning Legion. He was their greatest champion after all. I've been watching you, Durcar. Your rival is not unforeseen. In fact, your rival here has been predetermined for some time now. When my master Khaz'goroth shaped the world you call Azeroth, he designed the Ungoro Crater to be an area for experimentation. You might call it the Titan's Petri dish. If you seek further knowledge about the methods in which we observe the world, pull the 4 levers behind me and complete my tests. Amulet of newfound knowledge. It's a bit better than what I have. Blood petal observation lever. I need a drink. I want you to pit the blood petal against one another. Auto attack. Challenge and defeat another blood petal in 1-to-1 combat. Lash, poison, and entangling roots. Okay, I certainly have a lot more health than they do. I feel it's a little unfair. Okay, I can just spam poison, which isn't really the best of moves, but feck it. I want you to test the bite skill on the people of Marshall Stand. Yeah, like I said, they view everyone in Ungoro Crater as a test subject. The Titans aren't omnibenevolent. Okay. Okay, GCD. For the sake of knowledge, I bite you. You get bit. You get bit. You get bit. Just meant to bite 5 people, right? I've kind of lost track. Yeah, on 5 humanoid targets. There, we're done. They'll be fine. I just wanted to spread the love around. I think I had to for that quest anyway. I want you to test the limits of your wings. I want you to fly up high above the jungle canopy. Damn, movement speed decrease. Illusionary Pterodax. You've been transformed into an illusionary thing. Only works in the screaming regions. So these are illusions. Where the bite's not truly hurting? So this is how the Titans do it. They create illusions? Interesting. Still, I want you to speak with the local gorillas. Let's talk with her. Probably won't learn much, considering she's not listed here. But, been transformed into an illusionary gorilla. Crash report XX1-017. Checksum error 0081. Fluid levels dangerously low. Mission failure. Never got a chance to see Outlands. That's funny. But have you come to observe? Would you like a coconut? What can you teach me, Stomper? The lashes to the south will eat small creatures like frogs and parrots. We gorillas will eat the lashes. The dinosaurs will eat the gorillas. This is all honorable and natural. The humans and orcs will also hunt the gorilla, but they will take the skin and leave the body to rot. This is why we attack the humans and orcs. I understand. Thank you. Na Nabla, is that you? They actually started to figure out that the illusionary gorilla is the Titan? My god! What can you teach me, gorilla? Individual strength is important, but tribal strength is more so. Our tribe is only as strong as its weakest member. I understand. Thank you. Can't remember. That was a stomper. I need a thunderer. I believe they might be only in the cave. Ooh. Rich ore. Mining it would probably break the illusion, so we'll just have to live without it. Here's the Thunderer. Who are you? What do you want with our tribe? What can you teach me, Thunderer? A few of our tribe have harnessed the power of thunder. We use it to defend ourselves against invaders, whether orc, human, or dinosaur. Our Thunder Sons, all dinosaurs, you know. Understand. Thank you. Grua, away! Ever watching from above. You've proven to be both wise and agile, young Durcar. You have my blessing to take your newfound knowledge and spread it as you continue on your journey. Coca Repose and Ungoro Mantle. Coca Repose. Careful coverings. Ungoro Mantle. Okay. Sisters Moon and Sagaris. Pauldrons of the Skybreaker. Cool. Oh, I need to talk to Nabla to get teleported back. But yeah, you can probably stop watching now. Your boss is a corpse. He's not paying you overtime. Martial stand. So, any commentary on the other attack?
How are you? Safe travel.
Apparently not.
Interesting.
Thanks to you, we can unlock the secrets of the crystals and mysterious pylons, Durcar. If you need any more information, I need information at any time, please come back and visit me. Eastern Pylon. The Eastern Pylon accepts blue, yellow, and green crystals. It focuses on the energy that can be created using blue crystals as the main source of power. There are two possible effects. One provides a bonus to Spirit, which is now removed, and like Spirit's gone from the game, as far as I know. I certainly can't benefit from it. And one that creates a damaging shield. Crystal Force requires blue and green crystals. This provides you an increase in Spirit. Crystal Spire requires blue and yellow crystals that will create a shield that does damage to attackers.
You're a tall one.
Here, I'll let you read it to yourself. So, Stun or Healing Aura.
Be seeing you. Pleased to meet you.
Increase to armor, or can lower the armor of a specific target.
You have a...
If you want to read the extra details, you can read it yourself. It's actually quite irrelevant now, because we're actually done now in Ungoro. And I still haven't discovered here, apparently.
Talk to me.
But yeah, I was right. They do view it all in here as their playthings. Not really a nice thing to do, you know? Okay. Wonder what Grim Totem Matriarch is doing with the Doom Stone. You know, she just kind of got it and fecked off. She doesn't reappear in Cataclysm. She just doesn't reappear to Legion. Well, that's, you know, as far as I know. Maybe she appears in WoD on the Horde side. But I don't bloody well know. As a side point, in my WoD playthrough, I was assuming that the Commander Genocide, as I nicknamed him, I assumed he was the WoD version of that character. I think he was actually meant to be the, you know, our version of that guy. It's just sometimes you run into you know, the same characters on both sides. Well, like you see two Prophet Felons.